DEIR AL-BALAH. Gaza. At least 68 people in Israel's attack on central Gaza, health officials said Sunday, while the number of Israeli soldiers killed in over the weekend rose to 15. Associated Press journalists at a nearby hospital watched frantic Palestinians carry away the dead and wounded, including a baby, following an attack on the Maghazi refugee camp east of DEIR AL-BALAH. A blue young girl looked confused as her body was checked for broken bones. According to the hospital's preliminary figures, at least 12 women and 7 children were among the 68 people who "We were all targeted," said Ahmad Turokmani, who lost many family members, including his daughter and grandchild. Previously, the Gaza Ministry of Health announced the death toll as 70. As Christmas Eve fell, smoke rose from the besieged area, while Bethlehem on the West Bank fell silent and holiday celebrations were cancelled. In neighboring Egypt, tentative efforts to broker a new hostage exchange deal for Palestinians held by Israel continued. The war has devastated parts of Gaza, killing nearly 20,400 Palestinians and displacing nearly all of the region's 2.3 million people. The rising death toll among Israeli troops, 154 since start of the ground offensive, could dampen public support for war, which was sparked when Hamas-led militants attacked communities in southern Israel on October 7, killing 1,200 people and taking 240 hostages. This is despite mounting international pressure against Israel's aggression, rising death tolls and unprecedented suffering among Palestinians. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said, "The war is taking a heavy toll on us, but we have no choice but to continue fighting." Israeli President Isaac Herzog called for the country to remain united in a nationally televised speech. There is widespread anger at his government, which many criticize on October 7 for failing to protect civilians and for promoting policies that have allowed Hamas to gain power over the years. Netanyahu has avoided taking responsibility for military and political failures. Over time, public will find it difficult to ignore heavy price paid, as well as suspicion that loudly heralded goals are still far from being achieved and that Hamas shows no signs of surrendering in near future, wrote Amos Harel, military affairs commentator for Haaretz newspaper. The Israeli military said it had completed the dismantling of Hamas underground headquarters in northern Gaza as part of an operation to collapse the vast tunnel network and kill senior commanders that Israeli leaders said could take months. Efforts towards negotiations continued. Ziyad al-Nahalah, the leader of the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, came to Egypt for talks. The militant group, which was also involved in October 7 attack, said it was prepared to consider releasing the hostages only after fighting ended. Hamas senior leader Ismail Haniye had gone to Cairo for talks. On Friday, an Israeli airstrike on 2H